The beaver is one of Europe's most remarkable animals and a true master engineer of the natural world. It can fell trees, build dams visible from space, and completely transform the landscape around it. A beaver's incisors never stop growing. A beaver's front teeth grow throughout its entire life and can increase in length by several millimeters each month. Their front surface contains hard iron compounds that give them their distinctive orange color. This makes them exceptionally resistant to wear. Daily gnawing on wood keeps them at the proper length and razor sharp. The tail serves many functions at once. A beaver's flattened tail resembles a broad paddle covered with scaly skin. While swimming, it helps maintain balance and change direction. On land, it provides additional support when sitting upright. It also serves as a storage site for fat reserves used during more challenging times of the year. The hind feet function like natural flippers. The toes of the hind feet are connected by well-developed webbing. This allows the beaver to move efficiently through water and reach impressive speeds when escaping danger. Each powerful kick propels the body a considerable distance. In aquatic environments, the animal is far more agile than it is on land. It can see both above and below the water. A beaver's eyes are equipped with a transparent membrane that acts like a pair of natural swimming goggles. When submerged, it protects the eyeball while still allowing the animal to observe its surroundings. This enables the beaver to stay aware of its environment, even during extended periods underwater. The adaptation greatly improves safety while working and traveling. Its nostrils and ears close while diving. When a beaver dives, specialized muscles automatically seal its nostrils and ear openings. Water is prevented from entering the body, even during deeper dives. The mechanism works quickly and effectively. This allows the beaver to perform many tasks underwater without the risk of inhaling water. Its lips can close behind its incisors. The beaver possesses a remarkable anatomical feature that allows it to separate its mouth cavity from its front teeth. As a result, it can gnaw on wood underwater without taking water into its mouth. This adaptation is extremely rare among mammals. It enables the animal to carry out construction work entirely beneath the surface. Whiskers help it navigate in the dark. The beaver's muzzle is covered with long, highly sensitive whiskers. These respond to touch, water movement, and nearby obstacles. They allow the animal to move confidently at night or in murky water. They are especially useful during the beaver's predominantly nocturnal activities. The beaver is one of the world's largest rodents. An adult beaver can exceed 1 meter in length, including the tail, and weigh several dozen kilograms. In Europe, it is by far the largest rodent species. Its massive body makes a strong impression when encountered in the wild. Its size also provides some protection against certain predators. It is most active after sunset. Beavers carry out most of their daily activities during the evening and throughout the night. During the day, they usually rest inside shelters or remain hidden near the water. This lifestyle reduces the risk of encounters with humans and predators. As a result, many people have never seen a beaver despite living close to one. It builds homes with underwater entrances. Beaver lodges have entrances hidden beneath the water's surface. This prevents most predators from gaining access to the interior. The living chamber itself is located above the water level and remains dry. This design provides year-round protection and comfort. It can transform entire landscapes. Few animals have as much impact on their surroundings as beavers. Their activities create new ponds, wetlands, and waterways. These changes alter conditions for plants and countless other animal species. For this reason, scientists often refer to beavers as ecosystem engineers. It creates extensive canal systems. In many areas, beavers dig narrow canals connecting bodies of water with food-rich locations. These canals allow them to transport branches without dragging them across land. Such waterways greatly reduce the effort required to move building materials and food. Some canals remain in use for many years. It keeps its fur exceptionally clean. A beaver's dense coat consists of millions of hairs that form an effective insulating layer. The animal regularly cleans and waterproofs its fur using a special oily secretion. As a result, the coat remains water-resistant even during long periods spent in cold water. Neglecting this maintenance could lead to significant heat loss. The family works together to maintain its territory. Beavers live in family groups consisting of parents and offspring from different years. Many daily tasks are carried out cooperatively. Family members work together to maintain shelters in the surrounding area. This organization increases efficiency and improves the survival chances of the entire group. The beaver is strictly herbivorous. Unlike many other large aquatic mammals, beavers do not hunt animals or eat meat. Their diet consists of woody plants, herbaceous vegetation, and aquatic plants. Their digestive system is adapted to process fibrous plant material. This allows them to utilize food sources that are unavailable to many other species. It particularly values the bark of young trees. For a beaver, the most nutritious part of many trees is the thin layer located just beneath the bark. This layer contains numerous nutrients and is relatively easy to digest. The animal carefully gnaws around the trunk, leaving distinctive marks behind. After such feeding, the tree often dies. It can anticipate its winter food needs. In autumn, beavers gather stores of branches near their shelters. These supplies are placed underwater, where they remain accessible even after the surface freezes. As a result, the animals do not need to leave the safety of their lodge every day. This strategy helps them survive the most difficult part of the year. It fells trees with remarkable precision. While gnawing through a trunk, a beaver creates a characteristic cone-shaped cut. This technique helps control the direction in which the tree falls. It reduces the risk of damaging the beaver's own structures and makes the wood easier to use afterward. The result often resembles work performed with specialized tools. It selects tree species based on nutritional value. Not all trees are equally attractive to a beaver. It most frequently chooses willows, poplars, and aspens, whose tissues are soft and rich in nutrients. Harder species are often avoided or used mainly as construction material. This selective behavior reduces unnecessary effort. It can transport heavy branches through water. Large pieces of wood are often dragged or floated through water over considerable distances. In an aquatic environment, the weight of the material is much less noticeable. This allows beavers to move objects that would be difficult to transport on land. The ability greatly improves the efficiency of resource gathering. It remains active beneath the ice during winter. When the surface of a pond or river freezes, a beaver's life does not come to a halt. The animal can travel beneath the ice between its shelter and its previously stored food reserves. It relies on an excellent knowledge of its territory while doing so. This allows it to remain active throughout the year despite harsh winter conditions. Beavers form long-lasting pairs. A male and female often remain together for many years and sometimes for their entire lives. They raise their offspring together and defend their territory as a team. Such stability is relatively uncommon among many mammals. Long-term cooperation improves the success of caring for young. Young beavers are born well-developed. Unlike many other rodents, newborn beavers enter the world covered in fur and with their eyes already open. From their very first days, they can observe their surroundings and respond to stimuli. This greatly helps them function in a demanding environment. Their level of development at birth is exceptionally advanced. Their first swimming lessons begin very early. Young beavers quickly become familiar with the aquatic environment that forms the center of family life. At first, they remain under the close supervision of adults. Over time, they gain increasing independence while moving through the water. This learning process is essential for their future survival. Older siblings help raise younger ones. Beaver families often include offspring from previous years. These older individuals assist in caring for younger family members while learning the skills they will need in adulthood. This allows them to gain valuable experience before starting families of their own. It is an example of highly developed social cooperation. Young beavers stay with their parents for several years. The process of becoming independent is much slower than in many other rodent species. Young beavers learn how to function within the family, recognize dangers, and perform daily tasks. Only after reaching an appropriate age do they leave the family territory. This strategy increases their chances of survival. Parents protect their young from danger. Adult beavers actively respond to potential threats near their shelter. When necessary, they attempt to guide their young to a safe location. Protective behaviors are especially noticeable during the period of raising offspring. As a result, the survival rate of young beavers increases significantly. Searching for a new territory can be dangerous. When a young beaver leaves its family, it must find a suitable area in which to live. This journey requires crossing unfamiliar terrain and overcoming numerous obstacles. It is during this period that the risk of death is particularly high. Many young beavers fail to find a suitable territory on their first attempt. Slapping the water with its tail is an alarm signal. When a beaver detects danger, it can forcefully slap the surface of the water with its tail. The resulting sound can be heard from a considerable distance. It warns other family members and prompts them to react immediately. It is one of the most distinctive sounds associated with this species. Wolves and lynxes still pose a threat. Despite its large size, an adult beaver is not completely safe from predators. On land, it can fall victim to large carnivores, especially while traveling between bodies of water. Young and weakened individuals are particularly vulnerable. Water remains their most important refuge. Not all beaver dams are enormous. Popular documentaries and videos often showcase giant structures, but most beaver dams are much more modest in size. Many are relatively small constructions adapted to local conditions. Their purpose is to achieve a specific result rather than break records. A beaver builds only as much as it actually needs. The largest dams are visible from space. Some beaver constructions reach truly extraordinary dimensions. The largest known dams extend for hundreds of meters and can be identified in satellite imagery. They were created over many years through the work of successive generations of beavers. These are among the most impressive structures ever built by wild mammals. It was once close to complete extinction. For centuries, beavers were heavily hunted for their fur, meat, and castoreum, a secretion valued by humans. In many parts of Europe, their populations nearly disappeared. Only conservation efforts allowed their numbers to gradually recover. The presence of beavers today is the result of decades of protection programs. It can solve problems related to water flow. Studies have shown that beavers respond to the sound of running water, even when the source is artificial. They often attempt to seal locations from which such sounds originate. This behavior suggests an ability to identify problems that require repair. It is considered a sign of highly sophisticated instincts. The beaver is one of the most important animals in freshwater ecosystems. Few species have such a powerful influence on the living conditions of other organisms. Areas transformed by beavers often attract amphibians, birds, insects, and numerous plant species. As a result, local biodiversity can increase significantly. This means that the importance of beavers extends far beyond their own survival and needs. That's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments which fact surprised you the most and which animal you would like to see featured in a future episode. If you'd like to discover more fascinating secrets of the natural world, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. A new video packed with incredible animal facts is coming soon. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.